Says we're live.
Okay.
One more try. I think it's working this time.
Now let's see if anyone comes in.
I'll say that now. I'll freeze up.
Well, hey, friends, welcome back to the cabin. We're going to go down here and take a look at the footers.
I knew that. Yeah.
Can anybody hear us?
I don't be nobody here.
There's one in. Take two, Betty says.
Yeah, take
Hey,
two.
Betty.
Hey, Betty.
She said, I hear. Is it buffering, Betty?
Hopefully it's better.
Yeah, hopefully.
Had to reboot the computer. We'll try it again. No, it ain't froze up again.
All right.
What is it?
Hey, Arkansas. He said, looks good here. Betty
Yeah.
says, no, but I was typing on take one.
Oh, yeah.
We had Eddie. Was it Eddie in the other
Yeah.
one? And that was the only one in, but we couldn't get it to work.
No, Ashton.
Oh, Ashton was in there too. I think he left before we.
Yeah, then he dipped out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think he dipped on us. Ashton on porch? No, no, he was typing on the first one, but then he dipped out. We think.
Yeah. It was. I think it's the computer was freezing real bad. We tried it. The computer's freezing real bad, so I shut it down, rebooted it, and we figured we'd try it at least one more time before we called it quits. No, Ashton's not here this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fella we seen in the Home Depot.
Oh yeah,
His
yeah.
arm across there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got 4 light tan tiny eggs today. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. From the chickens we gave you? That's what they're like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we were coming home last night and a deer jumped out in front of us and we about hit it.
Yeah.
That would have put a pretty dent in my car.
And like jumped out like really close to the car. I mean, I come within probably 10 feet of hitting it, probably. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I aren't yet, but
Mm-hmm.
that should be any time versus.
Yeah. Take me a minute to sync.
Taking me a minute. Getting the link.
We got rid of our brown.
The red chicken.
Yeah, the red chickens.
Yeah.
We got rid of them and we're gonna try bringing the
You put another ones in that lot.
bringing the what is it we got from we're gonna get from Tiffany and Dakota?
Turkeys.
Turkeys.
3 turkeys.
Bringing some turkeys down here.
Well, I mean, they're small.
Yeah. Well, we haven't went and got them yet, neither. But
Yeah, they're just little, little chicks.
so then we'll have these, the zombie ones, and then the turkeys.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we get more people coming.
Yeah.
What is it?
More like several minutes. Do you think the light eggs can be zombie eggs?
Yeah, yeah. A leghorn lays white eggs. I mean, but the Somanis lay like light tan, real light tan eggs. So yeah, that's what they are. Evidently, they took the egg color trait off the Somanis instead of the leghorn.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, they should still lay really good though. I mean, because the leghorns lay every day.
Yeah. Haven't got pure white yet. Yeah, the pure white are the
Leghorn.
leghorn.
Yeah.
And then
It might not. I mean, you might not get a pure white one because with them being crossed like that, they may all be tan. But I was kind of hoping that I'll be the white egg, but it doesn't matter either way. I know the Somanis are like a real. They're not as big as a leghorn egg, and they're like a creamy tan looking.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, most likely that's what they are. The
Yeah.
zombie eggs. Let's go there and check ours, see if they're laying. If so, we'll definitely have to get that cage fixed tomorrow.
Mhm.
We've almost got this cage up here finished now, so we'll be able to turn them out. I'm supposed to go pick up the metal tomorrow because he wasn't home today. Because we're using that scrap metal. Well, not scrap metal, but used metal around the bottoms of it and stuff. Try to keep it all kind of looking the same. Go back and paint it because we already got the paint and all that stuff. We just have to go back and do it.
Oh, we got our first 2 tomatoes today too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like Tommy told us, cherry tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
We done ate them.
Yep. White eggs. They have been eating flying pellets and bugs.
Yeah, I'd say the light tan eggs are probably the from the little chicken we'll give you. I mean, they get take off, laying good, so you probably get a bunch of eggs there pretty soon.
Don't have tomatoes yet.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch on the vines up there that just hadn't ripe yet. We had to went up there this morning and noticed that 2 of the tomato plants had fell over,
Mm-hmm.
and so we had to tie those up. We got them all tied up now. Well, not all of them, but most of the tomato plants tied up now.
There's the ones we ate.
Mm-hmm.
The bitty ones.
Almost got 3 bell peppers we need to pick. So I mean, we should, and the plants aren't really that high, really. So we should have actually cut those off earlier, but I figured we just let it go.
She said, I'll be giving y'all eggs.
Oh
Mhm. We still get a lot,
yeah,
even with getting rid of that one side of the chickens. We still get a lot.
yeah. We still get right at 2 dozen or more a day, probably. Did you say you wanted to try some pickled eggs, Betty? I have at least 5 boys. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I think we do too. We got 5 or 6.
I can't really tell you.
Well, they got the long red bottles.
Yeah. You have to have some. Okay.
Yeah. Next time we meet you, we'll bring you some and you try 'em. I've made
Hot and regular.
yeah, hot and regular, but I mean altogether I've made probably 60, 70 quart jars of them. Because it's 4. At least 50 or 60. I think, yeah.
Mhm.
But not to mention the ones that we give away.
Right.
Zombie boys, yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, you'd be able to tell them just like that. You know, that by now they would have the real long wattles and the high combs and stuff. But them daggone white leghorns are just so hard to tell the difference between a male and female. I mean, it's when they're young like that.
Me neither.
Yeah, she tried them, couldn't handle
Mm-mm. Well, you wouldn't be able to neither.
them.
Because I like hotter stuff than you.
I know I can't handle them, but you said
I
it was hot.
tried,
Nobody
but
else
they
said
were
it was.
hot. I
Ashton said his papa actually put hot sauce on them.
Mm-mm.
Ain't hot enough for him. And then David said that they ain't real bad. They'd be a little hotter. But I did put more peppers in the ones you eat. I put instead of 1, I put 2 little peppers in.
Mhm.
So maybe the difference.
Right. What happened to AI? I don't know.
Yeah, he probably
In the
caught an
background?
ad or something.
Yeah, in the background somewhere.
Yeah, he was here.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Well, St. Bernard Acres doing a live too, so a lot of people will be over there. I was over there for a minute.
We seen you got one of our shirts, Betty. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you actually got the shirt in yet? Get some of those candy jars. We was actually at Royal King today, and they wasn't on sale there today.
Tina had a simple emergency. She spilled soda on book.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was at Royal King today, and that they wasn't on sale at this one. The one in Morristown. There might be, I mean, different places maybe. I mean, I don't know. Seems like
Right.
it'd all be
Seems like they'd all be in sync.
kind of in sync, yeah.
No shirt shipped today.
Took a long time to ship that for print on demand.
Right.
I'm kind of anxious to see what it looks like.
Right.
It's a print on demand thing that we done. So I mean, we actually don't even see the shirts. We just throw a picture on there and then they print it for you.
Hopefully it'll turn out good.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it turns out good. So
They took a week to ship, it seems.
yeah. Yeah, whenever we signed up for that service, it says it like should ship within a couple of days. I mean, maybe it's because it's the first one ever made for us. I mean, I'm setting everything up. I don't know.
And we had that in the front, too.
Commercial, yeah.
Um,
I don't like music or something like that. Holiday, yeah.
yeah.
Very well could be.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be. You made some candles and things too, didn't you?
I made all kind of stuff on
Yeah.
there. I made 4 or 5 shirt designs, some just old bull crap that I throw it on there. Basically just to get it going. Then I made the koozie thing. You put like a 12-ounce can, like a Mountain Dew or beer or whatever you're drinking in it. One of the koozie things. I made one of those, and then I made one of these things. This ain't it, of course, but something like this.
Richard asking what it's for him. It was a holiday gift. Oh, did we say something we weren't supposed to? Did he not know it was coming? Whoops.
Spilt the beans. Yep. Then let the cat out of the bag, I believe.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Betty.
Let them go real quick, show my dad shit.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, honestly, most of our jars come from Walmart.
Yeah.
When they have, a lot of times they don't even have any.
It's okay. Hard to surprise him.
That's the best way to be.
What?
Hard to surprise.
That's you.
Mhm. But we still got multiple people. So. I think most of the people come in normally is
Off of St. Bernard.
yeah, probably on the St. Lawrence channel. He doing live too.
Mhm.
Need to schedule him around when he does his. I don't know what days he does his though.
Yeah. I know.
Don't like to. I don't think we'd attract many of his people, or 1 or 2 maybe, but I just don't like doing that.
Right. Well, we about had a deer yesterday, Betty, but it about took my car out.
Yeah. Coming home last night, dove out in front of us. I still got a lot of egg carton for you. People do come in when you. When you say you're going in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all noticed that too. A lot of people come in then.
Mhm.
I think most of the people come on later though. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, they just get on later, and that's about the time we're jumping off. Or
Like Arkansas, man, it's like 2 hour difference from here to there.
Yeah, it's only like 7 o'clock there, I think.
Yeah.
7 or 8. Just like with Justin and them.
Yeah. But anyway. So they're all around our place.
One jumped over Richard's hood, leaving the house.
Mhm.
Yeah, we had a baby deer out here last weekend that lost its mother.
Yeah, last weekend the little tiny baby one down here in the field for.
How's that AC running on the?
What was that?
How's that
On
AC?
the. Oh, Lord, I can't even see what this is. Nuclear in the solar. What? I'm not quite sure.
The sun.
You're talking about how's it running on the solar? Well, we turned it on this morning. What's that?
What happened to the baby deer?
We don't know. It took off. I guess his mama finally found it, but it was tiny. It wasn't but a couple of days old though. It was small.
It was pouring down rain, and it was over here running back and forth across in front of the front porch.
Yeah, it was just right out front of the house here, running around. Then to run off and land a weed and stuff. But Soggy, it actually turned it on this morning, and it was actually acting kind of weird, like it wasn't blowing out any cold air or anything. But I took the filters out, and it's the kind you take out and you wash them out. They're pretty dirty, so I took them out and I washed them, put it back in there like a brand new one again. But to answer your question, it works really good.
Yeah, we actually just shut it off.
Yeah, we just shut it off probably. We're right when we started this because I was getting cold sitting here in front of it.
And I went and put a sweater on.
Yeah. It's what I say, 88 degrees. 88.
Yeah.
It's 88 degrees still on the front porch in the shade right now.
Batteries are at 97%, and we've had the air on all day.
Yeah. And the batteries are, like you said, they was at 100
Till the sun went down.
until sun went down and was running there. So. But I mean, like I said, to answer your question, it works really good. I've been sweating like a pig. Me too. If you watch any of our videos, you'll notice it. When I get started, I'm good, but by the time it's over with, I'm completely soaked.
Yeah, we had to go up and stake up the tomato plants today.
I was going to finish that one cage today, but the old feller said he couldn't sell me no metal today. He wasn't home, so we're going to go buy a few sheets of that used metal to put around the bottom of it because we got everything else pretty much done on it. Just got to put the metal around the bottom.
We started cleaning out that other cage
Yeah.
where we got rid of them chickens to put them other turkeys in. Or the other chickens.
Yeah, we're going to turn the chickens in it, but I don't want to turn them in there. I'm going to remodel the hen house section of it. Instead of being up off the ground, I'm just going to make the whole hen house completely all the way to the ground. Put a door on where I can walk into it. Put my back in where I can't climb up in there. She has to go in there. And
when I'm not here.
Mm-hmm. I just want to fix it where there's a regular door on. I can open it and walk in there and stuff like that. So that's kind of on the to-do list we'll do pretty soon before we turn those leghorns in over there. So I want to turn the leghorns over there and then put the new ones over there on that side for a while.
Okay. And we'll put the turkeys in the new cage.
Yeah.
How's them baby goats doing, Betty?
I guess you probably got a whole herd again by now. But we still got, as far as the leghorns, there's 18 right there. 18 over there, yeah. Got 18.
Find someone who wants these skinny boy roos. Let me know. Two roos.
Yeah, I'd be right back. If you find somebody who wants these skinny boy roos, yeah, roosters.
Okay.
She must got hit by an ad. This shit was a short ad, yeah. Yeah. I think you're about the only one that gets hit with them ads, buddy. But yeah, we're gonna we got all the chickens out of the big side of the barn there. We're gonna remodel it a little bit before we turn any more back in there. Because those red ones, they got to where they was eating most of their eggs. So I think it's just too many in there for starters. I mean,
All the time I get ads.
yeah. But anyway, we'll stay on for at least 30 minutes. Did we get rid of them? Yeah.
Yeah.
My niece come down and wanted them, so we gave them to her and her husband. They want to start them some chickens and stuff, so figured it'd help them out and help us out too. So
Ashton's sister.
yeah, actually, yeah, it's actually Ashton's sister that wanted them, and her husband. I mean, they was laying every day, and sometimes we don't get home till after dark and stuff like that. So if you're not here to, and whenever, it all depends on what we're doing that day. I don't feel like checking them eggs. You know, I don't want to go up there every single day.
In the dark.
You know, in the dark. And we get home 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I don't want to walk up there that late. So we come home. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 days before we go up there check the eggs. And by the time we get there, they've already ate the eggs, you know, busted them and everything else. So it's like a dog. If it ever kills a chicken, you might as well do something with a dog because it ain't never going to stop. Like a chicken, if it ever starts eating eggs, it ain't going to stop.
Give them some roosters.
Well, give them the that whole one side. It had like 28 of those hens in it, and then it had the big red rooster. It was a I can't remember the name of it. We had 2 Lavender Orpingtons in there and a Buff Orpington. So they got like 4 huge roosters.
Then they got a black Somali rooster and a black Somali hen.
And then Bubba sold them, or well, he traded them, the Somali rooster and a hen for those 3 baby turkeys. He didn't want to come off of those black chickens, but he finally did.
Yeah, he said them are his.
We told him he was taking those chickens. He said, "Not my black chickens." But there was one of the Somalis up there that was getting kind of aggressive, I guess, and you could tell it won't be long before he tries to hit somebody. So I figured we'd let him have that one instead of putting it in the freezer. The first time it flogged me, that's exactly where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Ring around a rosy. Now flog him back. But we got in this new batch of chickens, the zombie ones we raised. We probably got 5 or 6 roosters in that batch. So then I still have, in the other cages, I still have the 2 white leghorn roosters. So I mean, we still got a crap load of chickens. So, and actually, we have 12 more white leghorn hens too. Got those 12 and those 18, so we still got 30 hens total, plus the small ones. There's probably
I was gonna say, we had another batch that we laid after the ones that we
yeah, but
got
they're,
that come with Betty's.
yeah, but they're not that many.
Chicken dumplings for egg-eating chickens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two reasons why we didn't put those red ones in the freezer. One is we didn't have freezer to put them in. We got one over there, but it's completely full, and I just didn't want to do it, to be honest with you, because we didn't have nowhere to put them. And then we tried for 2 months, telling our family and stuff, hey, come down and we'll chop them and we'll butcher them and everything for you. All you gotta do is take them home. We can put them in the freezer. You can have them for free. We'll even help you kill
Just
them,
help us. do
help
'em.
you process them, because we got the plucker. We want to try and all that stuff. Couldn't get a soul to come here and do it. Nobody. So, I mean, it is what it is. So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is I was reading on some of the Facebook groups that I'm in, the farm homesteading groups that I'm in, and one guy here in Tennessee actually done the same thing. He got a bunch of the red hens like I did, and I had the same exact idea. I'll keep them for a year or so, and put them in the freezer and get more. Well, he done that. And he said he put his in the freezer, but he said they were so tough you couldn't fry them. You couldn't eat them. They're just tough. But they've been good for like dumplings and stuff like that. But
I got some cinnamon cakes once I got today to break egg later to break bread, but you do have to collect them often. We have some fake eggs.
yeah, we have fake eggs in every nesting box.
We have them at what, Tractor Supply
Mhm.
or Rural King or somewhere. They may be begging for chickens here soon.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Mhm.
They've been watching the news. Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about the hand cranked radios. What today?
Yeah, I got an email from, well, it's not an email, it's a text, it's like an update text today, and it said that the United States, I guess, emergency officials was recommending all citizens have an emergency radio.
A hand cranked radio.
Yeah. I want to say it came from Newsmax or something like that. I'm not really sure. That's where it come from.
Yeah.
I get like texts from them all the time on like the stuff they post online and stuff. But it said the government was saying that all citizens needed an emergency radio.
Have what?
It's an emergency radio. It's just like a little regular radio, but it broadcasts like like if the emergency puts out emergency, the government puts out emergencies and stuff like that, like floods, tornadoes, anything like that. That's what that radio's for, to pick that up. It ain't like a regular AM and FM radio. It just picks up emergency broadcast.
Almost like a scanner type deal,
Yeah, kind of.
in a sense.
You can buy one at Walmart. I mean,
Yeah, $34,
Yeah.
$30 or $40.
and we still don't have one.
Mm-mm.
What's that? Wind up ones.
Yeah, like them wind up ones.
Yeah, that's what I want, is one of the ones you hand crank it. It runs off batteries, but batteries get low. You can hand crank it, run it or whatever. That's the kind I want. But I have to order one off the line.
Mhm.
The ones they have at Walmart are just battery operated.
Mhm. And that won't really do no good if everything happens and then you run out of batteries. What you gonna do?
Only here we probably aren't. I mean, we got,
Well, solar, yeah, but I mean,
but like in the city or something like that. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying for general population. For 9 times out of 10 people,
not that people. I don't know.
they're gonna need something wind up or something.
I gotta get a grain mill. They had in Rural King today. They had some kind of little food mill in there, but the box was open. We couldn't tell what it was, but it looked like the thing we have, but it's a hand crank one. I was wanting to try it, but half the stuff wasn't there.
We wanna what is that?
I want a roller. I want
Roller.
a oat roller.
Yes.
Still ain't found one of those.
Yes, we still.
You take whole oats and run them through there and it makes oatmeal, flattens it out. That's what I want, but
if
can't
we can
find one.
find one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they have them, but I haven't found one yet. I mean, I've tried eBay, but you know, honestly, one place I haven't tried is Amazon. I'll try that later.
Yeah.
But that grain mill she has, that thing. I mean, as long as you got power, that's
Mhm.
probably one of the best things. One of the best grain mills you probably buy.
Well, I mean, we have the other one that we could sit and do it by hand if
Yeah.
we didn't have power, but the power one is better.
Yeah. Yeah, we have, you know, like sometimes we absolutely needed a hand crank when we have it.
Or just take 3 times as long.
Somewhere in that catch-all room, in our prepper and stash room. You got a flaker, that's exactly what it is. A grain flaker.
That's what we want.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Pricey.
Yeah, they make a small one that you just like dump cups in, you know, and it just spits them out. But they also make the hand crank one, you know, manual ones too. I'll be good with either one. I just want to get one.
Mhm. If we can find one we can afford.
Yeah, because we have a bunch of whole oats. I mean, we have a ton of those things. But you know, whole oats, you could take those things and you could eat them for cereal or anything like that.
Mhm.
I mean, you could eat them just any way. Wow, $200 or $300. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of pricey. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But like I said, you could eat whole oats whole. I mean, you make cereal out of them or anything like that. Or you could grind them in the flour. And worst come to worst, we could always grind them up in your meal and make bread or something like that out of them.
I think it was
A
a
grain
grain company.
Yeah, well, I'll just be honest with you, I haven't looked anymore in the last probably month to 2 months. I haven't really like been searching for one because I looked for a long time never could find one. So I figured I'd wait a minute and see if anything could popped up. But so I need to get back and looking again because we do want one.
Mhm. I found on Google. I need a grain mill first.
Yeah, yeah, you ought to get one like well, I mean, if you can, I'm gonna get one like the one I got her. I don't even remember how much that thing was. Like it was $200 or $300
Oh,
too,
yeah,
$300 or $400 maybe.
I
I
think
don't
it was like 350 or 375.
know. Yeah.
Because you got it for me for Christmas. Did you put a link to it?
I don't know.
You might need to look it back up and send her a link to it or something.
Yeah. I'll on the video. I'll find the link to it and I'll put it on the video that we done of it. We done a video on it, did we? Or did we?
Yeah, because we did our bread with it,
Yeah.
I think.
But I mean on the meal itself, I don't know if we done a video on it or not. If not, we will. I mean that way I can put a link to it on there and all that crap.
Yeah, if not, we can always pull it back out and do it.
Yeah. Because we pull it out not that much because we're fill up those little canisters. We'll grind enough to fill those canisters, and then we'll put it back up and we won't see it again for
Till we need some
a
more.
month to 2 months. You know.
Till we need more in the canisters.
Yeah. And even that, sometimes if we know that canister is empty, we're at Walmart, we tend to grab something instead of breaking it out. We're kind of lazy with it, but they are pretty handy though.
Mhm.
We ground up the pinto beans and what else do we grind? We've done that bean bread, corn. But the beans, honestly, when you grind the beans up like that, they have no taste on them.
No.
It was completely. It didn't even taste like bread. It was just like there's no taste whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
It didn't even smell like beans after you ground them up too. That was a weird thing. So I want to try that again though. I keep saying that, but I still haven't done it yet.
Trying to think of what else we made with it. Does Rewards have one you get credit for?
Um,
I don't
let
know.
me look. I'll look tomorrow and I'll see.
And I'll message you.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
but if not, Amazon. I know Amazon will. I know they will, and we got our link through Amazon too. So you might have to just be honest with you, Betty. You might have to message her and remind her to get me to look it up because I'll probably get outside and mess around and forget.
Yeah,
But-
because we got to go get that metal tomorrow. We got to go get chicken feed tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you don't care, remind her tomorrow. Sometime text her a reminder for us to look that up for you.
We'll be in and out
Yeah.
tomorrow.
But like I said, I know Amazon sells them. Well, I mean, I know you can get them on Amazon.
Is that Amazon one working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got. I actually got an email from last night. I got an email from Santan Solar. They want us to be affiliates of theirs, sell their stuff online. That's where all our solar panels come from.
Mhm.
Santan Solar.
Yeah, I knew that.
They got an email that want me to do an affiliate program with them. But I didn't read it to see like how much we would make or how much we'd get knocked off our orders and all that stuff.
Right. But we have the one through Amazon. We have the one through Temu.
Timo, yeah.
And then there was another one, wasn't there? The solar ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we got solar. Got the signature solar. I actually had the big battery one, but I haven't completely set that up because it was not quite ready for that one. And now the Santan Solar one. Well, that's pretty good. And then we have our shirts, their fourth wall, which is kind of like a store through YouTube. I didn't think it'd take them a week to make the shirt, but that's kind of crazy.
But like
Like the holiday, yeah.
Arkansas was saying the holiday. Yeah.
So that Ashton.
Hey, Ashton.
Hey Ashton, how you doing, buddy? Nice of you to swing by. Y'all moving along?
Yeah, slowly.
Yeah, slowly. I mean, as far as making money off YouTube, no.
Mm-mm.
That's still,
Very slow.
it ain't very slow. It's just non-existent. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is take two. Actually, the first one, I don't know what happened, but it wasn't happening.
Okay, I'm getting warm again. Where's your
So,
remote?
but I think we made $1.05 or $1.06 today on YouTube. So man, we're cruising. I think the day before that we made like 20 cents. So but I mean it's a work in progress. A whole lot of progress to nothing. But I mean it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I still think we're doing pretty good. What's that?
If you make any less from YouTube, I will have to lay off my upstairs maid. YouTube He's doing good for YouTube. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's told me like if you're in it for the money, you're for the first 3 or 4 years you're wasting your time.
Right.
So, but I mean, honestly, I think everybody's into it to make money off of it. I mean, but to a certain extent, we are. Then again, we're not. So, I think it's pretty cool that we can go back and
Watch it.
watch what we did, certain things and stuff. But it takes so long to actually make the video, and then you got to edit it, which is not easy to do. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, making money off it would be nice because you got to put so much work into it. But
And then help pay for the lumber, because that's the hard part.
yeah, I mean, the other channels they've been doing it for so long that
Yeah.
they make money. That's how they buy that crap with all this stuff here. Like that video I was watching earlier, he said he bought that piece of rock crushing equipment for $1.6 million off of YouTube money. They said it right there on the TV. I mean, whether it's been truthful or not, I don't know, but probably so because he got millions and millions of subscribers too. So.
But even if we just made the minimum, just enough to build something.
We're making $1 a day. Well, except for yesterday, we made like 20 cents.
I was gonna say most days we don't make that.
Yeah. In all honesty, most days we hover right around 25 to 30 cents a day. Most days.
Need to come up with some good designs that people like so we can start selling some
Yeah.
t-shirts and candles and
Some growls.
something.
Yeah.
Before Chris starts selling pictures of his feet on here.
Yeah, if anybody want to pay for pictures of my feet, I'd sell it. I'd even model.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's about to get an ad. Something's popped up there.
Yeah, as soon as it went to 9 people in here,
Yeah.
it showed up that might get an ad.
Well, we haven't done a live in a while because honestly, I've been kind of paying attention to the news here lately, and we don't get home till late and all that crap too. So. Well, I don't want to get too political on here, so I'll stop with that. Normally, when I get political, we lose half everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. So, we ain't gonna do that. But if anybody wants to talk political stuff, we can.
Mhm.
I think everybody comes there knows we don't have
No,
a
you definitely lost
topic.
one person.
I think that's how I put to you the other day. We don't want to talk about a topic.
Yeah. It's too hot here, too much activity. I know that's right. It's 88 degrees here, and
It's
I
88 here.
just turned we're inside, but that's what it is outside. But I just got up and turned the air back on.
Yeah, who would have thought if the indoor unit on a mini split, it's got the little filters in it, that you can actually wash off. Who would have thought if you actually wash those off, it works like twice as good.
Here's your sign, Blondie.
Well, I mean, I ain't thinking about it. It got to where it was just like not putting in a whole lot of air, and I was like, there's something wrong with that. I pulled the filters out and washed them, and voila, like a new one.
Now you got to do the hot water heater ones.
Yeah, and I got to do the hot water heater one. Yeah. That ain't cold now. It freeze you out. I do want to replace that though. This mini split we have, it's not energy efficient whatsoever. I want to get one that is a whole lot better.
Eventually, one day. One day.
I got that one because we didn't have anything,
And
Yeah.
we needed it.
and it was on eBay for I think it was like $500 or $600 on eBay for the whole complete system. and it pre-charged and everything. And it was the 18K unit. So that's the reason I went ahead and got it. It was cheap and huge. So, and I mean, it does work good. It's just, it sucks a lot of power for sure. I want to get one of the Mr. Cools, the energy efficient one, Mr. Cool. That's what I want to get. So that, it'd probably use a third of the power that thing uses. That thing uses 1800 watts. And Mr. Cool probably 300 or 400 watts. So that's in the future plans, I suppose. If we're gonna add on, we'll have to figure out how to. I watched a video on how to like catch that freon back into the outside unit and reuse it again. I mean, whether or not it works, I don't know, but we got a chance once we unhook it and it's not working anymore. So
Yeah, and that'd be bad.
yeah,
Bad.
it's like hot up here too.
Mhm.
Cindy, hey guys, I'm still in the garden. Hey Cindy, how you doing?
Cindy, how are you?
We was earlier. Well, that little greenhouse. We was in there a little bit earlier. Same here.
Thank you.
Time money yet. I mean, we ain't got a whole lot of either right now, consider. But I think, like I said, if you keep an eye on the news, you're gonna have plenty of the time part here for too long.
We won't have the money, but we'll have the time.
Yeah, ain't nobody got no money.
Mhm.
Because we're smack dab in the middle of some bull crap.
I was gonna say, you
That's
better
part
not
of
say
world.
that word.
As far as world events, I mean, it's about to get out of hand. I say that, and then a week later, it's worse than what it was before, and nothing still happened. So it continues to get escalate worse and worse and worse, and still nothing. But one day, it's coming. It's definitely coming, and I still think it's gonna come before the election.
Which ain't far off.
Yeah, I really do. What's coming, I don't know, but I gotta take this.
How's your baby goats doing, Betty? Cindy, what all are you growing in your garden? Oh, that's good, Betty. Have you been canning a lot, Betty? Yes, definitely. We're trying to get some help putting the fence up. We're working on that. I think that Ashton's sister's husband, I think he told Chris he would help, try to come and help and us do the fence one day. So we're gonna maybe have some help. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't been really canning much. Relish. Do you make sweet or dill? Sweet. That's cool. Yeah, we usually buy the dill relish. I don't really know how to make it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Too hot to can. Yeah, it really is. That and Chris has been water bathing a lot of the pickled eggs. So if we had the pickled eggs water bathing and canning both, it'd be really hot in here. Betty said she makes sweet relish. She'll bring us some. It's a major commitment to can right now. Oh yeah. She said we need to get our fence done before the next batch of baby goats. I told her I think that Dakota said he might come help you fix the fence, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, I had a business call. I had to go take it.
I have to sit under the fan.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
me too. But I mean, honestly, though, if you keep that, turn that mini split in it, because the more I turn it off, the minute it's starting to get cold. It, I've got it set on 65. It's still,
Well, we were talking about how canning's a major thing right now. But I said with you water bathing, and then if I was canning, we'd really have it hot in
that's what I'm
here.
saying. Though, you turn that thing on, it doesn't get that bad. Because it keeps it pretty cool in here. Yeah. Hopefully something will work out with that one. So. But as far as like the little lot for the goats, since we got those chickens out at one side, I'm actually considering using that as like a little goat barn and like putting a doorway in it somewhere or another, and then fencing it around behind around the hill there, building like a little lot up there just to have something in. I've been thinking about that, and that'd be a perfect place for it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, really, what we need to do is I don't know exactly how because we got the water totes behind it, but the water totes wasn't directly behind it like they are. We could put a door right there and we're going to the back. But we definitely can't move those. That's 1,100 gallons of water.
Have you tried to steam can in the pressure canner instead of water bathing?
No, I've steamed eggs, but I'll tell you the way that we do eggs, the way that we boil eggs and peel eggs, that's probably the best way because I've tried I've actually watched downtown how many videos of people saying this is the perfect way to do it and stuff. And I try just to be trying them because we get so many eggs. I try it different ways every time. Tried steaming them. Steaming them actually, it's a real close comparison to what we do. But the catch to it is all the yolks settle on one side of the egg whenever you steam them because you set them in there on top of that rack. And the water's below it and then just steam the egg. But when you set the egg in there, the yolk settles like on the bottom side of it, and you can't use it. Once you peel it, you're like tear half the peel off of it. It peels real easy, but the yolk is like attached. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird to say, but when you pull the shell off of it, you pull half the yolk out of the egg because it's settled on the bottom of it.
And then it contaminates it.
Yeah, so even the way that we do it, sometimes it does. You know, the yolk settles on the bottom of it too. That way, sometimes too. But the way that we do it, the way we've done the video on, like peeling eggs, that's probably the best way. And I mean, I'm not just saying. I'm just saying I've tried. Damn, trying how many different ways of peeling eggs. I've watched videos. I set up overnight. Like if I had problems doing it the way we done it, like one or two didn't work so right, I'd look up another video and I'd try that way. And I'm sticking with the way that we do it. Just take your little.
Because when they don't peel right, he gets aggravated.
Yeah. It is aggravating. I mean.
And there for a while, we were throwing more eggs away than we were using.
Mm-hmm. You just take that thing and take your spoon, and kind of just barely peck the end up. And if you listen to that egg, you can hear it change sounds. And once it changes sounds, put it in water. You ain't got to crack it or nothing. I mean, most time I do crack them. Sometimes I crack them too hard. And then it's like, like blows out on or whatever. But that's one we're normally throw away now.
Or make potato salad or egg salad with.
Mm-hmm.
Your way works, yeah.
But as far as, I don't know how I got into that. I was trying to answer a question about steaming. I've never steamed a jar, no. I always put the water above the ring on the jars, which ain't bad, but it just takes forever to get it to boil. And then once it is boiling, you put the jars in there. It takes forever to get the boiling again. Just for that little dab of water in there, it takes forever for it to boil. I don't know if it's the pot we use or what. What's a water by the canner?
Mm-hmm.
But I have tried that, the steaming the eggs. And I mean, I'll tell you, as far as peeling it, they peel the egg shell just fall right off. But the daggone yolk falls off with it too. It's not even in the center of the egg. I don't know why. I don't know why it does it like that. I guess because when you sit in there, you're sitting on the side, just kind of the yolk falls on one side.
I haven't boiled many at a time yet.
Oh Lord, whenever I boil them, I boil
5-6 dozen at a time.
no, probably 3.
More than that.
That pot won't hold with that many. Most time it's 2.5 dozen.
Well, you got cartons everywhere then.
Right, just say around 3 dozen at a time. If I pickle in, I have to get a big pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, whenever we pickle them, or whenever I pickle them, the only thing I use a big pot for is basically the water bather to put them in.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything else is done in just a regular little pot. I boil the eggs, and then once I get the eggs boiled, I take them out, I peel them, and I put them in a bowl, and I put them in the refrigerator.
You want to bathe after pickled?
Hmm?
Do you want to bathe after pickled? Yeah, after he puts them in the jars.
Yeah. Yeah, I take the jars and we put them in the oven and take them out, and then I put all the seasoning and stuff like that in the jar, and then I put the pickles, the eggs in there.
We didn't do video on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we?
And then I put the lid on it.
Oh, I don't think we water bathed the ones we did though, because
No, we didn't water bathe the one in the video because
you had them promised out.
because I mean they was going to basically take them, put them straight in the refrigerator. But ever since all the other ones were made, have been water bathed. That way they're good for few years at least. But I think anything that's in vinegar pickled like that be good for 1,800 years because that's how you preserve food, pickling it. So, as long as you don't keep it in the sun, I guess.
Or the heat.
Yeah. There's a there was a baby, I think somewhere in Haywood County, choked to death eating hot dog.
Oh,
I think it was either today or yesterday. I think it's today.
that's sad.
Especially with all that vinegar. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you use that 5% vinegar, I think it's good for. As long as we're good for, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we have pickles that we did, what, 3-4 years ago.
They wasn't waterbed.
Mm-mm.
Because when we done pickles, we done like the slices and stuff, and we put them in the jars, and we water bathe them. And whenever you water bathe them, they come out. And there's like the pickles like real slimy, looking like they're bull, cooked or whatever. Look, and we throw that crap out. We didn't like that, so we quit water bathing the pickles, and just vinegar to put basic vinegar mix, and then we put the lid on it and just put it up. Hot dog dance for young kids, yeah.
Mhm.
I read on Facebook a little while ago that some little small kid was eating hot dogs.
I found my
On my
phone.
phone.
What all do you have in your garden, Cindy?
Yeah, we got cucumbers and
Peppers and
peppers and
stuff.
tomatoes. Well, we got a few
No.
taters.
We got taters. We got garlic.
I mean, they ain't many taters though. But if that tater thing works good this year, we'll another real bucket series of all those taters. Then we'll build you a place to put them.
Mhm.
And we can always build a couple more raised beds
Yeah.
around up there or whatever. Somewhere, I don't know where. But we'll just
Wonder how they do in them buckets like what we have the peppers in outside and the
we can tell.
yeah.
I don't know.
You got a great start.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get something out of it. Well, we got two cherry tomatoes today.
Yeah, we done ate
That's
them.
better than none. And we got up there this morning, two tomato plants that laid plumb over. They just like fell down. So we had to go get some
String.
string and hooks today and string them up. I couldn't find. They make a tomato like a ring that you put around the tomato that you can tie string to and hold it up. Couldn't find none of those, so I took a zip tie, put it around the stalk, zip tied it to where it's got plenty of room around it, tied the string to that zip tie, nailed it up. Kind of made my own tomato rings, I guess.
Brown bread. White potatoes, onions, carrots, tomatoes, peppers, green beans, sugar peas. Russian zucchini. Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
you're going with everything.
Yeah, eventually we'll be there one day, huh?
I don't know if we'll be there or not. You can't grow that much stuff on top of rock. Maybe build you some more raised beds around the house. Maybe.
Yeah.
String of tomatoes on the video.
No.
No, it's not, Betty. But it's we could have made a video out of it. I mean, it's like a hack with zip ties. She's buying up. I mean, it's better than buying those little rings, Keeps from buying
We
those.
figured people were sick of us being in the greenhouse. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, we got 3 or 4 videos gonna be coming out of us working around up there, and I figured people just getting tired of that crap. I mean, nobody's really watching them that much. And we could, I don't know if anybody wants to see it, we could do one.
Yeah.
You know, take it a minute. Chop them strings off, put nothing on there.
Cindy got relish making growing.
Yeah. Yeah, she got all the ingredients going, that's for sure.
Mhm. We didn't do our lettuce this year.
Yeah.
We did lettuce last year. In one of them totes.
Well, I mean, most of it went bad. Nobody really ate it.
Yeah, because we ate a little bit, but not enough. And we threw it all away. Threw a lot of it away.
Another thing we didn't grow is the onions.
Yeah, we didn't grow our onions this year. We'll probably still have time. We could add another bucket of layer of buckets and put onions and other things in it.
Have to kind of research a little bit, so it's too late to plant onions. I guess we'll call them bunch onions or whatever.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what that was.
My selfie stick.
Yep.
I can do it off the other side.
You can plant beans. We have in our prepping adventures, we have a vast supply of like green beans and stuff like that.
We've got just about any kind of beans.
Yeah. So, well, especially green beans in the can,
And pinto
and
beans.
then bent up in the bags. But
We got a lot of pinto beans in a can too.
okay. Okay.
Well, we have some in there, but
Oh, you know it's cooked one, yeah.
we also have like 3 shelves of the other one.
Yeah. Good bread and butter pickle recipe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We always do ours dill.
Yeah. I'm not too. And cabbage.
That's something I'd like to grow is cabbage. Oh, we got watermelon too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
Timu ad.
I want to.
Don't click it. Click our link instead.
I want to grow some cabbage. We'll have to do another raised bed for cabbage, huh?
Yeah. You gotta have a lot of room for stuff like that. Because cabbage gets huge.
We ain't gonna let it get huge. We can get it growing pretty good size and then start eating it.
Can't. With the head, you gotta wait till it gets big enough to eat. You chop the whole thing up. You can't just pull leaves off of it. That's not
Well, I
what it
know that, but I mean, let it get like the size of a cantaloupe and then take it in and eat it. It don't have to be big.
is. It's gotta be, what you say, like done, like right.
By the way, I have back my rabbits. Took up time.
I didn't have it. Yeah, we don't have any more rabbits right now.
Then they're done that.
Yeah. I mean, eventually you might get 1 or 2 here and there or something like that, but
I ain't mating them all again. We had rabbits coming out our ears.
you got just a few. I mean, it's good, but
I think you put what, 15, 20 in at a time in the freezer?
probably about once every week to 2 weeks, we put 15 to 20 in the freezer. At least every 2 weeks, we was putting at least 15 to 20 in a freezer.
Like I said, we had rabbits coming out our ears.
We made rabbit jerky, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it
Rabbit jerky
was.
is pretty good. Then
Rabbit stew.
rabbit stew, fried rabbit, and some more rabbit.
We made that bear stew too.
Yeah,
We ain't had bear in a while.
yeah. I don't mind having some bear meat.
That was what, 7, 8 years ago. Neil brought us that
Time to get
shoulder.
up with David and tell him to give us, if he goes bear hunting anymore. There.
Oh, does David go hunting?
He's always went bear hunting. Not that David.
Oh.
My chickens love boiled eggs. I got we keep I guess my daddy called it a slop bucket outside, like a white 5-gallon bucket with one of the gamma lids on, you screw on. And like scrap food we have, we'll go out there and take the lid off, put it in there, and then close the lid back. That's what we feed our chickens once a week. And I'm gonna tell you, if you leave that sitting out in the sun,
Don't open the lid.
yeah, you probably go. If you have a septic tank, go uncork it. Take the lid off of that and smell it.
And it smells better than that bucket.
Yeah, it smells about the same, give or take.
Did it cost much to feed those rabbits?
Absolutely,
Yes.
yes.
We had a lot of them, and yes.
We went through probably 100, 150 pounds of feed a week, something like that. I know at least 100 pounds a week, 2 bags. Yeah, it was.
We had rabbits coming out our ears.
That's what I was saying earlier. One of the videos we done earlier about rabbits and stuff like that. It's not beneficial to raise rabbits, a lot of rabbits to eat, put in the freezer.
Unless you can free range them.
At that time, you could go grocery and buy a whole complete rabbit, the whole thing for $4.99. But now they're like $14.99.
Yep.
So, but even at that,
it's still cheaper to go.
I would still probably go because a bag of feed is $20. A bag of rabbit feed is $20. So, and that's a cheap. What is it? Tractor Supply brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been crushing my eggshells and giving them to chickens.
Yeah. As long as you on eggs and eggshells, you have to alter it in a way.
So that they don't eat them.
Yeah, I mean it has to be boiled like the eggshells. You have to pull those eggs because if you give it to them, if you don't change the taste of that egg shell,
you can throw them in the oven.
Yeah.
And cook them.
They'll eat eggs. They'll start eating eggs eventually, and they won't stop. They'll start craving that crap. It's like if you take your eggs out of the carton and crack your egg open, to fry your egg or whatever, you take the eggshells, straight out of the carton and feed them to your chickens. That's bad.
Yeah, they'll start eating.
I mean, it's good for the chickens, don't get me wrong, but because of calcium and stuff. But you have to change either put those eggshells in the oven for a little while, dry them out, or whatever. You have to change the natural taste or whatever of that eggshell. That's one of the, in all honesty, if you don't change the taste of that eggshell, that's one of the best ways to get a chicken to start eating eggs. And they won't stop. Hours never stop.
But we didn't give them the
I mean, yeah, that's not why they start eating eggs, but well, yeah, it is too, because once they start eating them, they just thought they got the taste of it. So. That's not the original reason. The original reason is probably because 1 or 2 got broke and they eat it, and then they just took off from there. What's that?
Darn, I've just been lucky so far. Yeah, you want to throw them in the oven and cook them a little bit.
Yeah.
Dry them out.
Yeah, do something to change the.
If you take them and put them in the oven and dry them out, it's almost the same as them eating them. What is it? Oyster shells? Yeah.
It's actually better. Yeah, the best way to do it is save up a bunch of eggs and crush them, and then put them on a big pan and put them in either your dehydrator or something like that, and dry them out really good. And then you can crush them up real fine and let the chickens eat them. It's the same thing. Well, it's actually better than like oyster shells and stuff. It's really good for them, like calcium or whatever.
It's also good in your garden.
Yeah, you can use them on tomato plants.
We have them on ours.
Yeah. But you don't have to boil them or anything, bake them or anything for that.
No.
What's that?
We're gonna be listening to you all. Okay.
It got around 72, 74 today. That's pretty good. I don't know where you at, but I wish I was there because it was 98 here.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I missed that one. I
Yeah.
was reading the very last comment.
It was 98 on the porch in the shade.
But still 88 here.
Yeah.
But that's out on the porch.
Yeah. Not here. Getting cold in there.
Yeah, where are you at, Cindy?
That kind of temperature, I'd say probably has to be up north somewhere.
Yeah. Well, overnight it only got down to 70 here. So
Yeah.
the low was 70 here.
In the middle of the night, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think she may be doing something, so she'd be listening.
Yeah. She said she was still working in the garden.
Oh. Yeah, it's bad about the little kid today. I read that.
We'd end up way down to 3 people.
Probably ads him.
Well, it's been slowly going down from 9 to 3.
People getting bored of us, I guess, so we'll have to get off here.
Yeah.
We'll stay till 8 more minutes at least. So, I guess we're good. I mean, as far as stacking those tomatoes up, we could. Come up with something to do in it. Other than make a video that way they can see what we're doing. If they want to see it, I mean, that's
Yeah. I can always just take a little picture or video and send Betty and show her.
probably better. I honestly don't know if I can make an 8-minute video out of it or not. Everybody must be getting some ads on here.
Betty, do you have a garden? What'd she say?
Thanks so much for this. All right. Lots to discuss. Which I also think is so interesting because we're not used to having hard-hitting political discussions right after the 4th of July, but there are no off days in this election cycle. Shirley, I want to start with you. We don't watch that ABC news.
She don't have an extra hands, I guess.
Obviously,
Yeah.
other Americans were watching it. We were not to watch it. So they were letting us
I think they're talking about where do you live, Sydney? What part of the country do you live in? She said she has some raised beds. She's in the forest, so she don't have enough sun.
I was trying to find that picture. I was gonna ask her if she knows what that is growing on ours.
It's like a fungus or something. Well, that one guy said it out of the mulch because it didn't do it till we put that on there. The shavings. So. Yeah. There's like a fungus growing the raised beds and stuff.
Like this is our dill. And it has it on it. Let's see if I can get it in front of the camera. But it's on our tomato plants. It's on our dill. Or not tomato plants. It's on our cucumber plants. It's on our watermelon. It's on our dill. It's on our lavender.
I think it's got something to do with the wood shavings we put down.
No, I was just wondering if anyone knew what it was or what to do.
Burn on deck.
Tomato plants.
Is it white spot? No, it's like a. It almost looks like a big mushroom kind of thing, but it ain't got like a stem on it. It's just growing on top of the like the pine shavings or whatever. There's one person told us it was like part of the mulch. The mulch and stuff calls it, but I've never seen it.
Arkansas said, does it look hairy?
No, it looks just like the top of a mushroom. Really, is what it looks like.
Yeah, it
But
looks
it ain't
like,
really a mushroom. It's just,
looks like mushrooms growing in
Yeah.
there pretty much. But it's,
but it's not. It's not got a stem on it. It may be, but actually, last weekend I knocked it all out of the raised bed, and this weekend, over the week, like it's grew up like the stem of one of the cucumber plants. It actually attaches to like the stem of the cucumber plants, but you can like take it off. You can knock it off,
yeah, I knocked it off again today.
Yeah, but it's not. It don't have like a stem or nothing on it. It's like a fungus growing. Kind of weird looking, to be honest with you. I've never seen it.
I think that's the only picture I took of it.
Let me see. If I had to compare it to anything, I would say a mushroom without the stem. It's just like growing on top of the ground. Let me see. Right there.
Yeah, I tried to do that. I couldn't get it to.
Whatever that is.
And see, we didn't even have the mulch in that one when it was doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Mushrooms only grow if you have 3 days of no sun. Definitely will. Yeah, we did, Beatty. We took it all out. Is it white? It could be poisonous. Yeah, it sure could be, honestly. No, it's kind of like a creamy looking color. But it ain't like in the soil. It's like right on top, When I first saw it, I thought something crapped in the. I thought like an animal took a crap in the raised bed. That's what I thought it was. But yeah, it could very well be poisonous. Yeah. But it kind of it doesn't kill the cucumbers, but it like I said last weekend we took it all out, and over the week we didn't notice anything through the week, but this weekend got to looking again, and it actually had attached to the stem of the cucumber plant, like growing up it, Slime mold. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you Google the photo and ask for something?
Yeah, a lot of budgets we bought.
We can ask the nursery people.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be another idea.
I've never seen it before. It looked like a big
Yeah, I
pile of
haven't either.
looked like a big pile of raccoon crap to me. But it wasn't. They're talking about Joe Biden's mental capacity on TV right now. That's a very short subject. Wouldn't take long to talk about that.
It might be why all our people left. And they want to hear that in the background.
What is that?
It's a link to something.
What's growing in my mulch? That's it.
That's it.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah.
It's harmless. But yeah, that's 100% Arkansas. That is it. Thank
That's
you.
exactly what it is.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out how to tune.
But he says, speaking of raccoons. Uh oh. What about raccoons?
But yeah, Arkansas, that's a pretty good find, buddy. That's exactly what it
That's
was.
exactly what it is.
Slime mold.
Betty says, speaking of raccoons.
She must have got.
One's done something.
Well, then ain't no chicken. She done said something about that one now.
Oh, yeah. They're probably getting into something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slime mold, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Arkansas sent us that link, and I looked at it, and that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Just thrives in wet areas. I mean, there for a while, it was kind of soaking wet. But
Yeah.
that water thing did water the crap out of it. We're trying the big 55-gallon tank that I have the garden watering system plumbed out of. We poured a bunch of, I want to say, chemicals in it today. It's not really chemicals. Well, yeah, I guess it is. Like fertilizers and fish fertilizer and cow mag and all that crap down in there today. So we're going to see if that makes a difference on like the growing part of it. My link is to the same spot. Yeah, links to the same spot. Had to plant him. Yeah. You could have eat it. You could have canned it. I'll tell you, I've eaten raccoon before, and
Is it nasty?
I mean, I didn't much care for it, but in all honesty, it all tastes the same. The only thing I've eaten so far that's like nasty, groundhog. It's just so greasy. You can take a bite. You take like a leg or something after you fry it. You take it up. You take a bite out of it. And grease will run down your face.
Like water.
Yeah. What are you growing in your garden? She's growing. What are you growing in your garden? She's growing. We have a raised bed out front. It has all cucumbers in it, and she put 2 watermelon plants in it. Then we have like 9 or 10 tomato plants. We're growing potatoes in buckets,
Garlic.
garlic in buckets. Everything's in buckets, of course. And then we have my peppers. I have 4 different colors of bell peppers. Then I have the Carolina Reapers. Then I have the red. What's some other ones?
Jalapeno. We have jalapenos.
Jalapenos. But what's some other real hot ones over there? We have 3 or 4 different kinds of peppers.
Ghost peppers.
Ghost peppers, yeah. So I have rhubarb.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the rhubarb. And then we have the grapevines.
I have the grapevine,
The blueberries.
the blueberries.
The strawberries.
No, not really a lot because this is our first year in that one little section there growing. And we've been putting it out for the last 4 or 5 years. Actually start like a little green grow area there. Been putting it off and we finally done it. Do we get lots of rain there? Yeah. Yeah, actually we do.
This is a whole forest. Do you get a lot of rain there? Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes like a storm here, it comes a storm here. I mean, it's
Those are
like,
barrels.
yeah. So I mean, living on rainwater works out pretty good. We've almost run out one time, and that's only because we had the 4 tanks. And then ever since we've upgraded with more tanks and stuff, I mean, we've been perfectly fine. Sometimes, well, one time we had to pump water down here, and other than that, no.
We could have a bear sleep up on him.
Couldn't have tried. Yeah,
That would be better stew.
and it all depends on where you live.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could be jail stew.
I gotta turn the air back off. I'm getting cold. You cold again? I'm cold again.
Yeah, it's still 86 outside now, but it's cold in here.
Well, it says it's 65 in here.
65. It feels like it.
65 in here and 86 outside.
Ever since I watched them filters out that thing over there, I think pretty serious.
He dove into the car. Scared the light off.
He doesn't need to do that because, quote, he had, well, I remember this
What's
during
that?
that he's running the world. And that if someone has to ask, if you're gonna take.
Tennessee, North Carolina border. So you must be up toward Boone or somewhere. Maybe that general direction. So, in all honesty, Cindy, it sounds like you're pretty close to Betty there. Because that's, I mean, that's kind of exactly where we're at too. Water officer, yeah. Oh, so he's Michigan, right at the Canadian border. Wow. You way up north.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't been to Michigan in like 2 years. You way up north.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't been to Michigan in like 2 years.
Well, when you, Brian and Jordan went, got that guy.
About 2 years ago.
Yeah. I went to school in Michigan.
Banner Elk, yeah.
Where's that at?
Boonish, up in that direction.
Oh, okay. You've been out there a while. Working. Well, in that
I go
area,
for all the
working a
time.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we go up in there all the time.
I was gonna say, I remember you going up there.
Banner Elk.
You were up there, what, last winter?
Yeah. Yeah, you're not too terribly far. Well, I mean, you are a good ways from her, but you and Betty's kind of close. But now Wolfpacker, he's up. He's definitely up north.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably still snowing up there.
Actually, near Plum Tree. I don't know where that's at.
She's back in the movie. Coach John.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, we're close to North Carolina line here too, so 'cause we actually work in North Carolina. Well, I ain't gonna say we're close. Well, we ain't that far, but
Couple hours.
hour and a half.
Mhm. Depends on how you drive.
Well, it all depends on which way you go too. The way we go, it's hour and a half, but you could be in North Carolina that way, just no time flat. Well, what's on it?
She must be talking about what we were showing them.
Yeah.
It's
We must be lagging pretty bad. Behind. What froze up on you? This is way behind though. It's lagging pretty bad.
The need for him to step aside is more urgent tonight than when I first called for it on Tuesday.
The chorus of calls for Biden to bow out. The chorus of calls for Biden to bow out is getting louder, and one powerful Democrat.
More and more Democrats are on the Hill calling for President Biden to drop his.
Lagging here too. Yeah. It's probably fixing to come storm, to be honest with you. That's normally when this thing starts acting crazy like this. Slime mold, yep. Yeah, that's what the exactly was growing. We got it all out. It's freezing up a lot. Yeah. We might as well go ahead and end it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and jump off of here.
All right. Well, guys, this internet's gonna get worse and worse and worse. So we're gonna jump off. We'll jump back on tomorrow because we'll be home tomorrow too. So we'll try to jump back on around 8 o'clock tomorrow.
Try to.
Yeah, we'll
We
try.
gotta go get chicken feed. We gotta go get that metal and get that put up too. So we'll try.
Anyway,
Y'all have a good night.
you guys have a good night.
Thank y'all for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Oh, your plant's dying? No.
No, they're not dying. They're just got that mold or fungus growing on it, which take it off and it carries right on.
Good night.